Today we are going to make fail-proof vegan chocolate peanut butter fudge. So I'm going to start off by pouring this half a cup of almond milk in this pan. I already have my 1 cup of peanut butter ready to receive the fudge when it's ready, and once we turn on the burner, we're going to add some of this cocoa here, and then we will put it in this greased pan. So we're going to get started. I'm going to put roughly 3 tablespoons of cocoa powder in the pan, in the pan. And I'm gonna start stirring. It's not a lot of liquid in the pan, and that's okay, because once it gets hot, it's gonna kind of become molten. So we're waiting for it to start boiling, and once it reaches a boil, we will time 1 minute, and then we will pour it over the peanut butter. So we're using 2 cups of sugar, 1/2 cup of almond milk or milk of your choice, roughly 3 tablespoons of cocoa powder. You can use more or less if you'd prefer. And it's starting to liquefy, the sugar is starting to melt. And we really need to get all of that cocoa mixed in there really well. It is starting to come to a boil a little bit. So I'm going to set my timer now. Sometimes you have to turn down the heat a little bit as it gets to the really boiling part where it starts to pop at you. Otherwise it will overflow, and we have about 6 seconds left. So I'm going to move this over to this pan, or to this bowl. And then I'm going to set another timer for 1 minute, and I'm going to start stirring. For the stirring, 1 minute is kind of a guideline. You need to stir it until it starts getting thicker. And as you can see, it's kind of starting to look like an icing, and that's what we want. And the timer has gone off. I'm just gonna stir it for a little bit longer, just to make sure it's all kind of that icing texture. And I'm gonna need to use an oven mitt because this is very hot. Might have to put down the phone for a second. But you just pour it directly into the pan or the container that you have. And I'm gonna start to pull it out. It's already starting to set, as you can see. That's why it's sticking. And then you're just gonna spread it so it's even. And you can literally just leave this on the counter and it will set. I have never one time had this recipe not set. So there you go. That's 10-minute foolproof fudge with 2 cups of sugar, 1/2 a cup of almond milk, 3 tablespoons of cocoa powder. Have your 1 cup of peanut butter ready to go. Boil the sugar and almond milk and cocoa powder for 1 minute once it starts to boil, then stir for about 1 minute, and there you have it. Once you've poured it over the peanut butter and stirred it for 1 minute, it's ready to go in this pan here and it will set.